Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today we have 9 such specimens to examine. 9 trading card autograph request returns to examine for you. So if you like seeing envelopes being opened, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the fun presented to you absolutely 100% advertisement free from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. And we can make one other guarantee to you. These TTM returns will be absolutely 100% NASCAR free. That's right. No NASCAR drivers or mechanics in here. So don't worry about that. NASCAR free. NASCAR free. All right. Let's do some TTMs. That's what we're talking about, baby. We're going to do us some through the mail stuff. TTM number 1. From Cincinnati OH. Cincinnati OH. Let's see what we got coming to us from OH. Let's see what we got from Cincinnati. TTM number 1. Very nice. Mr. Tommy Helms. 1969 Topps card. Tommy Helms, 81 years old. He played 14 years in the major leagues, his first 8 with the Cincinnati Reds. His best year was his rookie season, 1966. He hit .284 with 9 home runs, 49 RBIs, and was named National League Rookie of the Year. .269 career batting average, 34 home runs, 2 times an All-Star, 2-time Golden Glove winner. His most use for the Reds, though, came when he was part of a trade with the Houston Astros that brought Joe Morgan to Cincinnati. Old Tommy Helms, trade bait. Thank you, Mr. Helms, for signing your 1969 Topps card. Old Tommy Helms. Look at that nice old Topps card, that 69 Topps card. That's a good way to start. Old Tommy Helms. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, TTM number 2. We know who it's from. His name is right up there in the corner. Robert Bobby Molinaro from West Palm Beach, Florida. Old Bob Molinaro. Let's see if Bob signed the card we sent him. I think we sent him his rookie card. Let's see if he signed that for us. He sure did. Look at that. He signed his name along the side there very nicely. Bobby Molinaro. Look at that sweet old Topps card. That's a 1979 Topps rookie card signed by old Bob Molinaro. He played parts of 8 seasons with the Tigers, White Sox, Phillies, Cubs, Orioles, a spare outfielder, and pinch hitter. Lifetime .264 hitter with 14 career home runs. His best year was 1980 with the White Sox. He hit .291 5 home runs, 36 RBIs. Oh, Bobby Molinaro. Look at that old card. Topps card. Thank you, Mr. Molinaro. Appreciate you signing your rookie card. Hope you're enjoying the good life down there in West Palm Beach. That's a nice place to live. All right, let's get on to TTM number 3. Coming to us from Columbia, South Carolina. Let's see what we got out of Columbia. I don't know. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like we got our note back. Ah, another 69 Topps card. This one's from old Dooley Womack. Very nice. Nice signature on that card. Looks very good. 83 years old, Dooley Womack, signing his 69 Topps card. He pitched 5 years, mostly with the Yankees. Career record was 19-18, 24 saves. He had a pretty good lifetime ERA, 2.95. Best year was 1967 when he had 18 saves for the Yankees. Look at that. Dooley Womack. Nice card, nice signature. Let me see if he answered any questions on the note here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. This is interesting. I said, did you like playing with Mickey Mantle? What did he say here? He was a great teammate. Was he the big partier they make him out to be? I could never talk about my friend the Mick. I don't know what that means. He could never talk about him. It was top secret, or he just doesn't, out of respect for the Mick, he doesn't want to divulge any details. But he was a great teammate, and he could never talk about him. All right, thank you, Mr. Womack. We won't press you for any more state secrets on the Mick. But we thank you for signing your 1969 Topps card. Dooley Womack. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Very nice. 83 years old. Down there in Columbia, South Carolina. All right, let's go to North Carolina now. We're going to some place called Charlotte, North Carolina. Never heard of it. Let's see what we got out of Charlotte, North Carolina. It's north of South Carolina, apparently. Got our card, our note. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, Al Woodall. Beautiful. Look at that. That is a nice picture on that card, a nice signature. Al Woodall. Beautiful. 76 years old. Signing his 1975 Topps card. The Jets picked him in the second round out of Duke in the 1969 draft as an insurance policy for Joe Namath's bum knees. He was Broadway Joe's backup for 5 years, including the 1969 Super Bowl season. He got 19 career starts. In those 19 games, the Jets won 5 and lost 14. He had a 48.9 career completion percentage with 18 touchdowns and 23 interceptions. I'll tell you what, to tell you how much football has changed in the last 50, 60 years, he was an All-American at Duke in 1968. His completion percentage was 53, and he only passed for 1,019 yards. But that got him as an All-American quarterback. Wasn't a lot of passing back in the old days. Al Woodall, Broadway Joe's backup QB. Thank you, sir, for signing this beautiful 1975 Topps card. Well, let's see what we put on our note here. We get anything back from him? Let me see. What did I say here? Were Joe Namath and John Riggins good teammates? What does this? What does that say? What does that say? Joe and Riggins were great guys. John Riggins became a really good friend, and I have many memories of time with him. Well, very nice. Very, very nice to hear that. Al Woodall, enjoying his time with the Jets, and John Riggins and Joe Namath. Thank you, sir. Look at that. That's a nice-looking signature. That's a nice-looking card. Al Woodall, old backup for Broadway Joe. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep rolling with these TTMs. This one came to us all the way from San Diego, California. This thing come near all the way across the country. Barely a mark on it. Well, he had to tape up a little there, but it came all that way. Fresh as a daisy. Oh, look at that. Now that is a sweet card. Beautiful. Gary Templeton, 1977 rookie card. Look at that. Great old shortstop for the Cardinals. He's now 66 years old. Also played for the Padres. Very colorful character. Remember that great line he had about they asked him if he was going to go to the All-Star game, and he said, "If I ain't starting, I ain't departing." Gary Templeton, 16 years shortstop in the major leagues, lifetime .271 batting average, 70 home runs, 242 stolen bases, 3-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger. Best year was 1979 with the Cardinals. Hit .314, scored 105 runs, hit 9 home runs, 62 RBIs, and a league-leading 19 triples. Gary Templeton, thank you, sir, for signing your 1977 Topps rookie card. Beautiful. Look at that. That is a sweet-looking card. Thank you, Mr. Templeton. Well, that's some good returns. So far, we got a few more to go. About 4 more or so, it looks like. This one here is coming from the Supernova. The exploding Supernova has ejected something. It landed in our mailbox. Let's see what we got. Got a card and a little slip of paper. What's this little slip of paper? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Joe Theisman. Can you see that signature there? Beautiful. Joe Theisman, 73 years old. This is what, a 2021 Prestige? 2022 Prestige. Beautifully signed by Joe Theisman. He's probably most famous for getting his leg fractured on that Monday night game in 1985 by Lawrence Taylor and Harry Carson of the Giants. Remember that? He showed that video of him getting his leg snapped in two. But you know what? He was, in fact, a pretty good quarterback. Both at Notre Dame, where he was an All-American in 1970, and after a couple years in the Canadian League for the Redskins. He led them to the Super Bowl title in 1982. NFL MVP in 1983, 2-time Pro Bowler. And then after his leg got snapped in two, he did a lot of TV work for ESPN for many, many years. Good old quarterback, Joe Theisman from Notre Dame. Look at that. That is a nice-looking signature on that card. Super Bowl winning quarterback. What's this he gave us? Looks like a little advertisement. Looks like he wrote a book or something. Available on Amazon. How to be a champion every day. Look at that. It says 6 timeless keys to success. Now, if you want to make a success out of your life, go to Amazon.com and buy this book. Joe Theisman give you 6 keys and your life will turn around and you become a winner, a champion. I bet we sell a lot of copies of that book for Joe. What do you think? Thank you, Mr. Theisman. Really appreciate that. Nice looking signature on that card. All right, what do we got? We got 3 left. Where's our next one coming to us from? Tampa, Florida. What do we got? From Tampa, Florida. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got a note in there. Got our card stuck in our note. Oh, Mike Rozasinski. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at him with his shades on there on that beautiful 1974 Topps card. He had a nice greeting on the card. He got his number, nice signature. Looks really good. Oh, Mike Rozasinski, 74 years old. He was a pinch hitter most of his career. He played parts of 3 seasons for the Phillies. He only had 114 career at-bats in those 3 seasons. He had 219 with 2 career home runs. But one of those home runs was a game-winning pinch hit 2-run homer off Diego Segui of the Cardinals. So at least he was a big hero for one night in the big leagues. Pinch hit game-winning home run. He has that nice baseball memory. Mike Rozasinski, beautiful old Phillies pinch hitter. Look at that. That's a nice signature on that card. Let me see if he said anything on the note. We'll check out the note right now. Did you like your time with the Phillies? They were the best. Now he's the first player that is the second player to answer this question. I've asked quite a few players this question. What city, major or minor leagues, had the nicest girls? All of them. Right. Very nice. The only other person that answered that was old Al Spangler. He said, Houston, where I met my wife of 60 years. Mr. Rozasinski said they all had nice girls. Very nice. Mike Rozasinski. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate you signing that Topps card. That is a good one. Like I said, look at those. What do they call those? Aviator shades or something? Very nice. That's how you get the ladies in the big league and minor league cities. Get you a pair of aviator shades. All right, 2 to go. The first one is from Gulfport, Mississippi. Got old Billy Bryan down there in Gulfport. Let's see what we got. Let's hope Mr. Bryan signed our card. Gulfport, Mississippi. Billy Bryan. I hope he signed this card. It's a nice looking card I sent him. Got our note in there. Let me just pull this thing out of here. There's the note. Here's the card. Did he sign it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That is I tell you what, that 1965 Topps is one of my favorites. And look at that. He signed that. He got his, like a ballpoint maybe, or a very thin, some kind of flare pen or whatever, but it looks very nice. Yeah, like I said, I really like that 65 Topps design. Oh, Billy Bryan. Look at that beautiful card. Look at the back of that card. Beautiful old card. Billy Bryan, he's 83 years old now. He played 8 years, mostly with the Kansas City A's. He was a big old left-handed hitting catcher. He had some power. 41 career home runs and only 968 bats. His best year was 1965. He hit .252 with 14 home runs, 51 RBIs, and 5 triples. 5 triples ain't bad for a catcher. He was only a .216 career average. He had 283 strikeouts in those 968 at-bats. Look at that. It's a nice-looking card. Let's see if he put anything on the note down here. Let's see. What does this say? It said, do you have any favorite teammates on those old A's teams? What does he say here? Most of us were friends, and most of them were friends as one, something about the same time. Oh, it's most signed about the same time. Who was the toughest pitcher you ever faced? He says, Sam McDowell. I said, what American League city had the nicest girls? He put a question mark. All right. Mr. Bill Bryan, thank you, sir. I really appreciate you signing that. Wasn't quite sure how to answer that one question about the ladies, but that's fine. That's all right. I'm glad he had some good friendships with his teammates back there in the old days with Kansas City. Bill Bryan, I really appreciate you signing that 1965 Topps card. That is a good-looking card. All right. We are down to our last TTM for the day. We have no idea where this one is coming from. This was sent to us by the That Behind All That. The That Behind All That has sent us something. Let's see what we got. Oh, very nice. Todd Blackledge. Look at that. Beautiful. 1985 Topps rookie card. The old Penn State quarterback. Oh, that looks really nice. Old Todd is 61 years old now. He led Penn State to a national championship in 1982. And Penn State beat Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. And then he was kind of surprisingly drafted 7th overall in the 1983 draft by Kansas City. He was picked ahead of Dan Marino and Jim Kelly. He played 7 years in the National Football League, 5 with the Chiefs, 2 with the Steelers. He only had 29 career starts, 15-14 record, only a 48.1% completion percentage, 29 touchdowns, 38 interceptions. Of course, Dan Marino ended up with 420 career TDs, so you win some, you lose some in that draft. But I tell you what, this guy does a real good job on those college football games. He's been on TV doing them for a long time on ESPN, I think, mostly. And unlike a lot of these football analysts, he's not the hyper-excited kind that makes a lot of goofy noises and whatnot. He just sticks to the football, and he does a real good job of giving you some commentary on those games. Really enjoy watching him on the TV broadcasts. And it looks like he put a little Bible verse down on this card here, too. What is it? Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So that is a classic one. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. You guys remember that one. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall guide thy paths. Very good. That is some very excellent wisdom from Mr. Todd Blackledge. The old Penn State quarterback led the Nittany Lions to a national title, beat Georgia in the Sugar Bowl in 1982. And now a great TV announcer. That is a nice one. Thank you, Mr. Todd Blackledge. That's a good way to end these TTMs with a 1985 Topps rookie card signed by the old QB. Look at that nice old Topps football card. Todd Blackledge. All right, that is it for the day, people. We are ready to hit the stop button and dump yet another TTM video into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. God willing, we will be back later in the week with more videos, some more TTM videos. Might have some cards to give away. But until then, remember, enjoy the rest of your life.